Hey, it's the Tallboy Experience, man. We are live at the Mayor's Mass Ball for the 35th annual. And we talk to a lot of great people, influencers, celebrities, and just some movers and shakers. You want to see why the Mayor's Mass Ball is so important? Check out what's on their Christmas list. It's the 35th annual Mayor's Mass Ball.
Hey, I'm Rashan Ali, and I am the MC here at the 35th Annual Mayor's Mass Ball with our mayor, Keisha Lance Bottoms. Do you want the experience? Of course. Tallboy got the experience. He a bad man. You see how he interview?
If you want the exclusive, you want the Tallboy, because he's going to bring you the exclusive.
35th Annual Mayor's Mass Ball. We have the mayor. It's your first year. What does this mean to you for your first year?
It's so important, especially as a HBCU grad. I'm a FAMU grad, to be here to support African American students in historically black colleges and universities across this country. Doesn't get any better than this.
Well, Mr. Ted Blum, how you doing today?
Doing great. How are you doing?
I'm all right. 35 years. What makes this year so special?
This year's just special because we're pulling so many things together and making it happen for young kids.
Well, I've been through a few now, but this year it's full circle, you know. So the people now have things to do to the salvation of us all. It's relevant. The United Negro College Fund is giving birth to the salvation of society.
You know, this city, you can look at any other city in the world, and you will not find a city moving as fast as this one is.
Right.
Absolutely.
And in large measure, it's because of these historically black colleges that have all been taking care of business for 150 years. Mm-hmm. This is 35 years having the Mayor's Mass Ball. We started that when I was mayor, but that's been 35 years ago now. But these colleges have been turning out brilliant young people.
Absolutely.
And artists and talent for 150 years now.
Well, you know, there aren't many galas that have this kind of longevity, but it's not as old as it's going to get. And you know, the ball itself is 35 years old. UNCF is 74 years old. And I think the longevity really is a reflection of the fact that we do very important work, and the community appreciates it. You know, we're out here. There's a big group of people trying to get into the ballroom. I mean, this is always a sold-out event. And I tell people we're not charging enough. We got to charge more. And every time we charge more, it still is sold out event. Because people believe in the work that we do. And they value the colleges and universities right here in Atlanta, Georgia.
I got to ask you, because I know you're going to go in on that. What has been one of the highlights for you this year?
The highlights this year, the highlights this year. You know, I think the big highlight has been that in a year when we thought we would probably lose federal funding for black colleges, because of the work that we did at UNCF, black colleges got $100 million more from the federal government than they got the year before. And I think it just proves that these institutions are viewed at the federal, the state, the local level as extraordinarily important, and they have a great group of people standing behind them, and we're telling America HBCUs are here to stay.
This is important because my mentor and my hero, Ambassador Andrew Young, dreamed this up as a way for the mayor, the leader of the city fiscally, to give back spiritually to the future of this city's leadership, which are the collegiates, the college students who may not have the money and the resources to go to college. So have an annual event that brings out everybody with a purpose, the express purpose of scholarship, of promoting and encouraging and investing in the future generation of young leaders, and donating all this money to UNCF schools. It's brilliant.
Oh, this is very important to every black person in Atlanta and all around, you know, to try and raise as much money as we can to help educate all our kids, to give them as much education as they possibly can. You know, my wife and I have been involved in this for for 35 years. She started it, of course, but we've been involved in trying to raise money to help our black kids for a long time. Chasing the Dream Foundation that I started 15, 16 years ago So it means an awful lot to me when I see our black kids get an education. It means a lot to me when I can see some of them, and most of them, going further than just reading a book, doing some other things.
Tallboy Experience live on the pink carpet for the 35th Annual Mayor's Mass Ball. And I have a mayor himself, Mr. Bill Campbell. How you doing?
It's terrific to be here, 35th anniversary. And the thing that has always defined Atlanta as being a special place is the black colleges. More here than any other place in the world. And not only more here, but people of substance being produced by these institutions who change the world. And I think that really speaks about why we have to be supportive of the United Negro College Fund. Black colleges are being threatened. Enrollment is down, financial support is down, and we have an administration that's not supportive of these institutions, so we have to do it ourselves, and that's why I'm delighted to be here.
Well, what do you think we can do to get more support for those HBCUs?
Well, I think we've simply got to make people understand how valuable they are, not just for education, but also for the socialization of our communities, seeing what black colleges have produced and will produce. And it always has been the great equalizer for African American people. So that's what we've got to do, and I'll continue to say it. It's been the most important thing that we can do.
This is our first experience in 35 years of the Atlanta Max Ball, and we just got a chance to take a couple pictures with the new mayor. I'm excited about that. You know, she handled the business as far as getting in there, and we got to make sure we stay on top of her to do all of the things that's necessary for the city and all of the above. But the UNCF, the United Negro College Fund, that's what tonight is all about, man. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. I remember that from back in the day.
That's that commercial.
Yes, indeed. It sticks in your head like that, right?
It is an amazing part to be part of the HBCUs of this country. The generosity of the people that show up tonight help form our future leaders. This is niche education. We take young people that may not have known that they were ready and able to go to college and turn them into our future legislators and business owners. It's money that gives back manyfold to you. So we support it strong in Columbus, Georgia, and I'm just proud to be here today in Atlanta.
I mean, what it means to me, what it means to everybody is their historic knowledge of the UNCF and what they've done for our community over the years and what they continue to do for our community. It's a great thing.
Well, for me, moving to Atlanta with my family, I feel like it's important that the Dream are a part of the community and that I really start to understand who people are in this community, how I can help, how I can be involved. So this was a great opportunity to connect all those dots.
I think it's really important. We get all the who's who of Atlanta and the city. We can all mingle and catch up and just come with a common collective goal to help the city in the best way possible. So glad we can do this.
It means that we're making progress. It means that it's 35 years and we're still raising money, and 35 years and we're still going strong, and we're still putting people through college.
Well, every year the Mayor's Mass Ball put on by the UNCF does everything they can to help raise money to help kids who look just like me achieve a quality education. And we know the UNCF just does a terrific job of helping give opportunities to kids who otherwise couldn't afford college to afford it. So it's good to support this event because we know the money's going to help keep kids in school.
I think that this is a phenomenal event. For them to try to raise money for the United Negro College Fund, which is, I think, a phenomenal cause, and the outreach and the outpouring care for the students, I think is outstanding.
We've had a great time. We were at the VIP reception earlier and now at the actual ball, and just having a great time as always. It's a beautiful event for a great cause.
Let me ask you, Miss Lisa, you're a mother. How important is this for the Mayor's Mass Ball to put this type of event on?
Well, I'm actually an educator of 20 years, so education obviously is very important to me. So we feel passionate about being here and supporting, the youth and helping them become growing in their education. And it's an important event.
My first time here, man, great experience, wonderful people, great company. Man, the camaraderie here and the energy here is amazing.
Well, it's very important. I mean, we have to continue to raise money for students who may not get the opportunity to attend an HBCU, and the UNCF continues to show up and show out as they've done since their inception. And so I'm just so happy to be a product of an HBCU, and so I can really speak truth to power, really, because I was able to experience what it's like to be on the highest of 7 hills at Florida A&M, like our mayor, Keisha Lance Bottoms, and know that those experiences are priceless. So
let me tell you, this is important because Atlanta is just important to the whole state. So our company started in Columbus, Georgia, but we have been instrumental in both our Hispanic community and our jazz community for the last 13 years. So we are very proud to be here, not only supporting Mayor Keisha Bottoms, but also the UNCF as well.
And when you got the phone call to say, hey, we want you to be a part of this, you being an Atlanta pillar, staple, what did that mean to you?
Well, when they said, will you, I said yes. So let me just say this. I mean, it is an honor for me to be here on Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, her first inaugural Mayor's Mass Ball. It has been a beautiful night. And UNCF is so important to the community, and it's important to our colleges. And I'm so glad that we're continuing the tradition, and I'm glad that Davis Broadcasting is involved, and I'm glad that I'm with Davis Broadcasting now. I'm on 3 to 7 Smooth Jazz 101.1 WJZA.
Honestly, aside from us being together and getting to spend time together, I love the student testimonials. Those were fantastic and a real reminder of why we do this.
And this is the best of Atlanta. I mean, this is when Atlanta comes and we shine and we show the rest of the world why we're the city that we are.
All right, well, we're about to go watch BBD. Y'all enjoy this video, but it's about to say poison. Yes. Talk Boy Experience, man, we're out.
Did you like the video? That's right. Did you like it? Hit that like button. Subscribe.
Think big,
and
think
share
tall. Think tall boy.
Yes.
Tall boy. Tall boy.
Here we go. And 1, and 2, and 1, 2, 3, come on.